If you had been driving through Abuja on the night of June 7, 2005, nothing would have warned you that before the night was over, 6 young Nigerians would lose their lives in a case that would shock the entire nation. The city was alive in the way Abuja always was after dark. Cars moved steadily beneath the glow of yellow streetlights. Along the roadside, suya sellers stood over smoking charcoal grills, turning skewers of meat as hungry customers waited nearby. Music drifted out from bars and restaurants. Friends laughed over bottles of soft drinks. People discussed football, politics, and the plans they had for the next day. In the distance, government buildings stood illuminated against the dark sky. It looked like an ordinary Tuesday night, and somewhere in that same city, 6 young Nigerians were wrapping up their evening. They stood beside a parked car beneath the streetlights, dressed in the casual fashion of the early 2000s. One leaned comfortably against the vehicle while talking to the others. Another glanced down at a mobile phone, checking messages before slipping it back into a pocket. The group laughed at something that had been said. Their faces carried the ease of people thinking about tomorrow rather than worrying about tonight. Eventually, they got into the car. The engine started. The headlights cut through the darkness as they made their way through Abuja's streets, expecting the night to end the same way countless nights before it had ended, by going home. As they drove, traffic gradually slowed ahead of them. A line of vehicles had formed on the roadside. Under the harsh glow of flashlights, police officers stood near official vehicles, signaling drivers to reduce speed and pull over one by one. It was the kind of scene Nigerians had seen countless times before. Cars rolled forward patiently. Drivers lowered their windows. Brief conversations took place before vehicles were waved on. Nothing about it appeared unusual. The car carrying the 6 young Nigerians moved closer to the checkpoint. It came to a stop. The driver's window lowered. A police officer stepped forward and shone a flashlight into the vehicle. Light swept across the faces inside. Words were exchanged. Nearby motorists glanced over before returning their attention to the road ahead. To anyone watching from a distance, it would have looked like another routine stop on another ordinary night. But then, something changed. The calmness that had settled over the road began to crack. People nearby noticed movement. Heads turned. Drivers waiting in line looked toward the checkpoint again. The expressions on faces shifted from curiosity to concern. The atmosphere grew tense in a way no one could quite explain. Then, without warning, gunshots shattered the night. The sharp cracks echoed through the darkness of Abuja's streets. People screamed. Some abandoned where they stood and ran. Others dropped to the ground or crouched behind parked cars, using them as cover. The city that had been filled with laughter only moments earlier was suddenly swallowed by confusion and fear. And before the people of Abuja woke up the next morning, 6 young Nigerians were dead. But the story the nation was about to hear was only the beginning.